Hello everyone. In this lecture, I am going to discuss about digital logic gates. In this lecture, we will look at the graphic symbols of logic gates, the operation, truth table, and logic expression of each gate. Also, we will discuss logic gates with respect to timing diagrams for various inputs. And finally, look at few applications of these gates. The basic gates are AND, OR, and NOT. The universal gates are NAND and NOR. We have two other important gates. They are XOR and XNOR. Basically, what is a logic gate? A logic gate is a basic building block of an electronic system that can perform arithmetic operations, logical operations, etc. For example, if you take a microprocessor in a computer, it is made up of millions of logic gates. Let us take a simple example of checking a condition. When a student is declared whether he or she is passed in 12th standard, only when the student clears all the subjects. If the student is failed in only one subject, still the student is considered failed. How can we represent such condition with the help of logic circuit? Such condition is represented by an AND gate. If all the inputs are at logic high, then the output is high, else the output is low. The figure shows an AND gate with 5 inputs and 1 output. In the first figure, all subjects are passed, which are represented by logic high, therefore the output is logic high. In the second figure, even though the student is failed in only one subject, which is represented by logic low, the output is low. For an AND gate, output is logic high only if all the inputs are at logic high, else the output is logic low or 0. For an AND gate, output is at logic high only if all the inputs are at logic high, else the output is logic low or 0. Now let us look at the logical expression of AND gate. The output X is high when all the inputs A and B are high. The Boolean expression is X is equals to A dot B. Now let us write the output for various combinations of input in the form of a table. Such table is called as truth table for logic gates. For 2 input AND gate, the possible inputs we get are 2 to the power of small n. If small n is the number of bits, then we get, if small n is the number of inputs, then we will get capital N number of combinations, which is equal to 2 to the power of small n. For 2 input AND gate, we get 2 square combinations, which is equal to 4. Now let us write the possible combinations for the 2 inputs and find out the output for this particular AND gate. As I said earlier, if all the inputs are passed, that is, if all the inputs are at logic high, only then the output is high. This is how the truth table for AND gate looks like. Similarly, you can write the truth table for 3 input AND gate. Here, the total number of input combinations are 2 to the power of 3, which is equal to 8. Again, the output of AND gate is high only if all the inputs are at logic high. You can write the truth tables for 4 input AND gate, 5 input AND gate, etc. Now let us look at the operation of AND gate with the help of digital waveforms. Here at input A, I am providing a pulse train of 10110. At the input B, I am providing a pulse train of 11010. AND gate output is high only if the two inputs are high. Therefore, only at the first pulse and the fourth pulse, the output is at logic high. Let me give a simple application of how an AND gate digital circuit can be used to give an alarm if you don't buckle seat belt in a car. So you can use AND gate for alarm raising circuit in a car. Assume that when the car is started, which is represented by a logic high condition, and if the seat belt is not put, let us make it also a logic high condition. Eventually, it goes as logic low input to the AND gate through an inverter. Then the car gives an alarm. The car gives a warning through the alarm. If the seat belt is buckled, then the input is high, the output here is low, and there is no alarm. This is a simple example of seat belt alarm activating circuit using AND gate. This particular circuit will give an alarm if the driver does not buckle his seat belt. Let us look at another condition. If you go to a hotel, assume that there are 2 dishes available, biryani rice and curd rice. For your hunger to be quenched, you should at least eat one dish. If you don't eat any of these 2 items, then you will be still hungry. So if at least one input is high, the output is high. This condition is represented by an OR gate. The figure shows an OR gate symbol with 2 inputs and 1 output. The condition is at least one of the inputs must be high for the output to be high. If you look here, both the inputs are high, output is high. One input is high, output is high. Here one input is high, therefore output is high. But in this condition, both the inputs are at logic 0, therefore the output is a logic low or a no condition. The output X is high when at least one of the inputs A or B is high. Boolean expression is X is equals to A plus B. Truth table for 2 input OR gate is shown in figure. The total number of input combinations, capital N, for small n number of inputs is capital N is equals to 2 to the power of n. For a 2 input OR gate, n is equals to 2 square, which is equals to 4. From the truth table, you can see that at least if one of the inputs is high, the output of the circuit is high. The 3 input and 1 output OR gate is shown in the figure. With 3 input OR gate, you can have 8 input combinations. Here also you can observe that the output is high if at least one of the inputs is at logic high. The OR logic using digital waveforms is shown in figure. If at least one of the inputs is high, the output is high. When there is no high input, then the output is low. Let us look at an application of burglar alarm using OR gate. Let us assume that a closed door is represented by logic low, an open door is represented by logic high. In that case, even if one input goes high, the output goes high. So in this case, the second door is open, therefore it will sound an alarm. This is a simple application of how an OR gate can be used. The next gate is the inverter or NOT gate. The symbol shown here is a NOT gate. The circle in front of the triangle is called as bubble. Without this bubble, the circuit will represent a buffer. Well, an inverter or NOT gate does the operation of inversion or complement. If the input is at logic low, output is logic high. If the input is at logic high, the output is logic low. The Boolean expression is output X is equal to A bar. If you give a positive going pulse at the input, you will get a negative going pulse at the output. Suppose if you want to input 1 bit, you require 1 inverter. But if you were to invert a 4-bit binary number, then you need 4 inverters like this. For example, if you give 10012 to this 4-bit inverter, then the output is 0110. Let us look at two other important gates, NAND and NOR. Both of them are called as universal gates for the reasons that they can be fabricated easily and you can implement any logic using these gates very easily. That is the reason why NAND and NOR gates are called as universal gates. NAND is contraction of NOT and AND. The Boolean expression is X is equals to AB bar. This circuit is obtained by inverting the output of AND gate. The circuit symbol of NAND gate with a bubble is shown in figure, and this is the equivalent NAND gate circuit, an AND gate with a NOT gate. The truth table is shown in figure. Let us begin with AND, then we invert the output of AND gate to get the output of NAND gate. Alright. In an AND gate, output is high only if all the inputs are high. Here we have only one such condition. When both A and B are high, the output of AND gate is high. To get the output of NAND gate, we have to invert this output, which is nothing but logic low. For all the other input combinations, the output is at logic high. Another universal gate is NOR gate. NOR is contraction of NOT and OR. The Boolean expression for NOR gate is A plus B whole bar. The circuit symbol for NOR gate is shown in figure. Also, the equivalent circuit of NOR is shown, which is OR gate output plus a NOT gate connected together. The truth table is shown in figure. First write the output for OR gate. Then invert the output of OR gate using an inverter or NOT circuit. The output of OR gate is if at least one of the inputs is high, the output is high. Right. So for all these combinations, the output of OR gate is high, and if you invert one more time, the output will become 0. For input 0 and 0, the output of OR gate is 0, and once you invert, you will get a logic high at the output. This is how the truth table of an OR gate looks like. The next gate is exclusive OR gate. In short, it is called as XOR gate. The Boolean expression for this gate is sum is equals to A circle plus B. Sum equal to A circle plus B. Typically, an XOR gate is used to add bits, and the truth table for XOR gate is shown here. The two input bits A and B, when they are added 0 and 0, it is 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1, sum is 0, and you have carry. In this particular XOR gate, we don't represent the carry. This is the truth table of an XOR gate or exclusive OR gate. So XOR gate is used to sum the inputs. Also, XOR gate can be used as a buffer and inverter. For example, if I make one of the inputs as control, when the control is logic low, whatever the input is, it is reflected at the output. So if the control is 0, the input is 0, output also is 0. When control is 0, at the input if you have 1, then output is reflected at this particular gate. Now if you make control at logic high, if the control is logic high, the input is inverted. For example, if you have 0 at the input, you will get 1 at the output. If you have 1 at the input, you have 0 at the output. Therefore, this particular gate, depending upon the control signal, you can use it either like a buffer or inverter. If the control signal is 0, it works like a buffer. If the control signal is 1, it works like an inverter. What is the application of this circuit? This circuit is very useful when you are implementing addition and subtraction using the same circuit. So, exclusive NOR gate. The Boolean expression is A circle plus B whole bar. The truth table of two input XNOR gate is the truth table for two input XNOR gate is shown figure. Basically, this is an inversion of XOR gate. Well, so in this particular lecture, we have seen the logic gates, various logic gates, their symbols, operation, truth table, logical expressions, timing diagrams. The various gates are AND, OR, NOT, the basic gates, then the universal gates NAND and NOR. Apart from that, we have seen XOR and XNOR gates. Thank you.